Have you ever been in that situation where you're trying to get a friend to taste some incredible food, or maybe try on a jacket that you know would look great on them? Well, in Korean, there's a perfect, super common pattern for that exact moment. Today, we're unpacking pa. It's your key to friendly encouragement, so let's jump right in.
So let's really set the scene. You're with a friend, there's some amazing kimchi jjigae in front of you, and they're a little hesitant. You need that perfect phrase, that gentle little nudge to say, hey, just give it a try. Well, you are in exactly the right place, because that's what we're tackling today.
And here it is. This is going to be your new best friend. Listen closely. 이거 한번 먹어봐. Let's say that one more time, a little slower. 이거 한번 먹어봐. It basically means, here, try this, or just try a bite. And that little phrase at the end, that's the magic part we're about to unlock.
Okay, first things first, let's talk about what I like to call the just try it pattern. This is so much more than just a piece of grammar. It's a whole vibe. It's about taking the pressure off. You're not focused on success or failure, you're just focused on the experience.
So here's the absolute core of it. The pattern is a or ba. You tack this onto the end of a verb, and it completely changes the feeling. It takes a command like eat and softens it into a really friendly suggestion like, why don't you try eating it? It's the perfect tool for giving some gentle advice.
Every good tool needs a user manual, right? So, let's pop the hood and see how this thing is actually put together. I promise, once you see the logic behind it, using it is going to feel totally natural.
Let's break down our example sentence right here. So, 이거 just means this, easy enough. 한번 literally means one time, but in this context, think of it as just or give it a go. Now, this is the really cool part. Look at those last two components. Mogo comes from the verb to eat. And pa, that comes from boda, which means to see. So you are literally, and I mean literally, telling someone to eat and see. How awesome is that? It's the perfect way to say, try eating it and see what happens. It all comes down to something called vowel harmony. It sounds complicated, but it's not. If the last vowel in the verb stem is what we call a bright vowel, like a or o, you use aba. That's why kaba becomes kaba. For pretty much all the other dark vowels, like in 먹다, you use aba, and that's how you get 먹어봐.
And of course, there's always a little special case, right? But don't worry, this one's the easiest of all. For any verb that ends in hada, which means to do, it just always becomes 해봐. No thinking required.
Now let's talk pronunciation, because this is key to sounding natural. You have to get the linking sound right. Notice how that last consonant in 먹 just smoothly connects to the next vowel. Listen closely. 먹어봐. One more time. 먹어봐. It makes all the difference in the world.
Let's practice that linking sound one more time. The verb for wearing clothes is 입다. So to say try it on, you get 입어봐. But when you hear someone say it, it's going to sound like this. 입어봐. See how that P sound just slides right into the next syllable? 입어봐.
And one last one, for wearing shoes, the verb is 신다. This becomes 신어봐. Can you hear that link? Let's say it together. 신어봐. 신어봐. Seriously, getting this linking down is a major step towards sounding more fluent. Okay, so we've got the nuts and bolts down. Now for the really important part, using this tool with some skill. Because in Korean, it's not just about what you say, it's about how you say it and who you're saying it to.
The vibe of ba is just so positive and low pressure. It's all about encouragement. You're not demanding anything. You're not looking for a specific result. You're just suggesting the experience itself. It's basically the Korean way of saying, hey, what's the harm? Just give it a shot.
And this, right here, is a huge one. Politeness. With your friends or someone younger, 먹어봐 is totally fine. It's casual. But if you're talking to someone older, a coworker, or just someone you need to be respectful to, you absolutely have to add 요 to the end. It becomes 먹어봐요. It's just one tiny syllable, but believe me, it makes all the difference.
All right, that's enough for me talking. It is time for a little workshop. Time to put what you've learned into practice. I'm going to throw a few situations at you, and your job is to build the right sentence. You ready for this?
Okay, first scenario. Your friend is brainstorming vacation ideas. You think Jeju Island is amazing, and you want to recommend it. The verb to go is 가다. So, how would you say, try going to Jeju? I'll give you a second.
Did you get it? The answer is 제주도에 가봐. So the verb stem is ka, right? It ends in that bright vowel a. So we add aba. But since ka already ends with that sound, they just merge together. Simple as that. Kaba.
All right, situation number 2, a little more dramatic. Your friend is debating whether or not to call their ex. You think they should just go for it. Remember, the verb to call is 전화하다. What's your advice?
And the answer is 전화해봐. This is our classic 하다 verb rule in action. It just automatically becomes 해봐. And if you want to add that extra sense of, just do it, you can pop the word 그냥 in front. 그냥 전화해봐. It really drives home that low-pressure, why not vibe. Okay, last one for our practice round. You're completely stuck on a homework problem. But, hey, your teacher is right over there. The verb to ask is 묻다. What do you tell yourself to do?
You'd say, 선생님한테 물어봐. The verb 묻다 has that dark vowel, so you use the 아 by ending. Now, you might notice the verb changed a little to 물어. That's because it's slightly irregular. But don't worry about that for now. The try it pattern works exactly the same.
Okay, you've done the work, you've done the practice. Now it is time for the final check. Let's see if you can put it all together in a real-world situation.
Here we go. Pop quiz. You're at a shoe store. Your friend is eyeing a pair of sneakers, but they're not sure. You want to give them that little push. Which of these 3 options is the right thing to say?
The correct answer is, of course, it's B. 이거 한번 신어봐. Why? Because as we learned, the specific verb for trying on shoes is 신다. You wouldn't tell your friend to drink the shoes, and let's just agree that option C is definitely not the kind of friendly encouragement we're aiming for here.
And there you have it, the ba pattern. It's a powerful, friendly, and absolutely essential tool for your Korean conversations. So here's my challenge to you. What are you going to suggest someone try this week, using what you just learned? Think about it, and then go give it a shot.